I mean, I played to the whistle, so I mean, I couldn't really see, but I just knew I had to get back there before the whistle was blown. And I got back there. He was still holding the ball, and I said, "Let's go for the ball, man. I know the sack. The sack is already there. I'm back there. The sack is there. Let's be great. Let's make the great play. Let's swat at this ball." And I was fortunate to get it. So.
Hey, Rayshawn, congratulations. Can you just talk about the season you're having this year? I mean, you had the pick six against the Cowboys to win the game. You forced the fumble and probably one of the more pivotal plays today that wins this team the AFC South. I mean, what kind of year and impact have you had this year? I mean, I know you wanted to have a big year, but did you envision those kind of impact plays for the team?
Yeah, I envision it, man. That's stuff I just think about all the time. You know, I always dream about making big plays, especially when my number is called. Especially if my coaches have the trust to call my number on the play, I take that very personal. So I would say I'm having a good season, man. And but that's what you're supposed to do when you get brought into a team and supposed to change the culture. You got to be one of those guys, especially if you come in. You know, if they went to go handpick you, you have to be one of the guys that help change the culture.
Why didn't this team point fingers at the end of October when it was all falling apart?
I mean, as good teams, you're not supposed to point fingers, in my opinion. Everyone always has a role in a win or a loss. There's never one play that you know, determines the outcome of a game, even though, you know, even my play tonight, you know, great play, but that didn't, I mean, it determined, it somewhat did, but I will say there was a lot more good things that happened that Arkey was in there making plays all night. Josh Allen was in there making plays all night, you know. I was fortunate enough to have a big highlight at the end of the game. Tyson was making plays the whole night. Cisco. So, I mean, everybody plays their part. No pointing fingers ever. You got to be grown men in this business. So.
Hey, Rayshawn, can you just talk about the defensive turnaround you guys have had over the past few games? I believe it's only been one touchdown given up. The last couple of games, only a field goal. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been seeing it was always the Jags. It's always us, man. So we just had to really come in and figure out what were we doing early on in the season that we could improve on. We were able to come in, self-scout, really get guys playing not simple, but you know, just faster through everything. So hats off to our coordinator for dialing these plays up. Hats off to the guys just trusting, you know, everything that's been dialed up and really trusting the plan and trusting our leaders on the team. So hats off to everybody who was able to contribute into turning this defense around. Thanks, sir. Thank you.